Hello, welcome to this week's vlog. So this is another DIY renovation vlog. So I'm basically starting off where I left off the last one. Literally don't know what the heck that was. Was that is the chair falling off? I'm not really sure what that noise was. It's a bit windy outside. We had a bit of a storm last night. It wasn't much of one. I don't think there was any rain involved, but it was like thunder and lightning. I don't think it was the pallet. Let me just... I think it must have been that chair. I think the chair was not on... I think it was on the sofa before. Okay, anyway. Enough of that. I wanted to show you what I am doing at the moment, or I'm going to start doing. So I'm still doing the stairs. I've done quite a few coats of that, I'll show you actually, but it looks like I haven't done any. And also I thought of an idea for the electricity cabinet that I was saying about. So obviously I decided to paint it cream instead of white. If you saw in a previous vlog, I've already painted it. And I've added some more things above it, and I'm adding something else on it, and I think it's going to look really good. Hang on. I've decided to do some kind of panelling on it. So we already had these bits of wood. I was going to use them for on here, and then it just didn't look nice. I didn't like it. I thought it was like 70s. It was just disgusting. So anyway, so I changed my mind. So instead of wasting the wood, I thought, you know what, I'm not going to throw it away, because for some reason, I don't know what it will be yet, but I will think of a reason to use it. And I have thought of a reason to use it. So this has just got primer on, spray paint. I bet I can't do this. No, I can. No, it's fine. Sorry, I was just thinking. Yeah, spray paint on for it. And then I'm going to put it on the door of the cabinet. So, yeah. So it's going to just make like almost like a little panelling thing, because it's a very... Obviously, you need the electricity cupboard, and so I've painted it and stuff to try and make it look a bit nicer and change the door handle, and I think this around it will make it look a bit better. We've obviously changed the hinges and stuff, because, you know, it's necessary, and I'm just trying to make it look a little bit better. But I did also think of a thing for above it. So I started with all these plants. So this plant here was one that we already had that was actually on the tea chest behind. And then this I brought the other day, well actually it'll be the other week by the time you see this, from Dunelm. And then this one I already had as well, and I can't remember where I got that from. So I've put them on there because it's just a big space above it, and it's like there's loads of wires behind it, so we can't put like nails in it and things. So basically I thought of another plan. So here we go. So I saw this plant. I really like this hanging plant. Like, I think it looks really good. I love how full it is. And this I saw in Matalan randomly the other day. And the plant hanger, I think it's from Amazon. I got 3 or 2. No, I got 2 together. And the other one's in the living room. And then this one's just been upstairs, because I knew I was going to use it at some point somewhere. I didn't know where. And this is where. So it's giving it, it's taken some of the like space out because it's coming from the top. And then this is actually put on with command strips that we also picked up yesterday, I think from Wix. And this little print was literally just like, well, painting. It was like a £5 from a charity shop I got a couple of weeks ago. Well, a few weeks ago, a few months, I don't even know anymore. It was longer than a couple of weeks ago. It was this year though, a few months ago. And it has been up in our bedroom, but bedroom's not renovated, so what goes in there is stuff that I haven't put in a room yet that's been renovated basically. So now I renovate this room, I have a place for it, and I just think this area just looks really nice. I'm really happy with it. So yeah, that's turned out nice. I keep coming downstairs and going, oh, I like this area. The plant, I think, by the way, was about £8.50, I think, for Matalan, and I don't know how much the macrame hanger was. I bought it ages ago. And this plant was £15. I quite like grasses, you know, the faux ones. They look quite real in grasses. I think sometimes they don't look that great in other plants. I prefer them there. I did also get something else to replace that. Hang on. Ta-da! So that plant with the green pot was on here, but then I saw these beautiful flowers. They were £4 a bunch. One's a white bunch, one's a pink bunch. It also came with a yellow bunch. There was a yellow bunch that you could get. So they were £4 a bunch, and I got 2. and I thought it would just look really pretty here, and went really well with this. And then I knew I'd use the other plant somewhere else, and obviously I've used opposites, so that worked out quite well. But yeah, I just thought it was really nice. I just love this little area as well. I'm just excited that things are shaping up how I've envisaged it in my head for like the last 3 years. Woohoo! Don't mind me, just sidling into view here. So I'm painting the stairs again. So I've got every other step to do because I did the other ones and down the sides last week. So I finished doing them. They've got 3 coats on, so I need to do the other steps that I missed, and so that we can get up and downstairs. And also, I don't know if you can see here, I'll show you properly in a minute, John's cut and put on the wood down the side so we don't have that big gap. So yeah, he's done that, so that needs painting too. I wish he'd kind of done that first, but he didn't. So I just kind of carried on painting this, and now I've got to paint this, which is on top of it anyway. It would have made more sense just to do it all in one go. But we move on. So that is what I'm doing today. Yeah, so here's the bit of wood. It's been stuck on, I think, with glues and then some pins. So yeah, this will look so much better. And then he just needs to put, I'm going to put some like filler down here so you can't see that gap either. It will just finish it off much better. And then, as you can see, like, I've done this step, not done that one, and I've done all the backs of them and these sides both on here, so it shouldn't actually take that long to do this coat. And I need 3 coats on it. I think I need to sweep the stairs first before I start again. I swear I've just been sweeping them constantly and they've still got stuff on them. Anyway, while I'm waiting for my tea to brew, I realised I've actually got something outside to show you that's finished, and I showed you in the last vlog like this of us doing it. John was like staining the trellis and stuff like that, so I can actually show you now the finished project.
Here's a note from your friendly editor. As the last renovation vlog was over 30 minutes long, I didn't actually include a lot of the garden renovation videos. I'm now going to put this in here for you so that the rest of the video makes sense.
John is spending another weekend staining, aren't you?
Yep.
So this is more to do with our little, what is it? Patch?
I don't know. Our east-facing outhouse?
I don't know, but that anyway. So this is being the border, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it just for it's just for that bit across the
It
front?
is,
Yeah.
to hold in
The stones.
where have I put them? The stones, wherever
I don't know. They were over there before, weren't they? Yeah. So how many coats? Is it 2 you're doing? But you've got to do them on the back and the front, obviously.
2. They're already pressure treated, so this is really just to give them colour.
And also, I suppose they look the same as the.
Yeah. There's a lot of
trellis
midges out tonight.
Is there?
They're all over me.
Are they getting in your eyes?
Yeah, and my ears and my hair.
And everything. It's not good, is it?
It's no.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know what
just
we
wanted
need?
to- What?
Citronella tea light.
Do we?
Yeah.
Which I don't sell currently, but I will be this year again. So is this a final coat then?
Yeah, I've just got to do the little rails that they're on.
There's little rails?
They're nailed into rails.
Oh, right.
Beams.
Where are they?
Underneath.
No, I mean, where? Oh!
Right.
What?
Open.
Oh, right, okay. Right. Stuff's going on down here, isn't it? Or out here. I don't think I have any nipples in. So I think we're going to put the bins there. They're currently over here. Got your nipples in that time.
Damn it.
And we're going to put some kind of covering around them, aren't we?
Yep.
So you can't, because obviously, as useful as the bins are, they're really ugly. But we need them around here because that's the gate that we need to take them out of. So we're not going to put them at the bottom of the flipping garden. The shed things are full, so we can't put them in there. So yeah, this is our plan, isn't it?
It is.
Because when we're sitting and stuff here, we don't really want to be staring at bins, do we? So yeah, so we're just having a bit of a move around. And we think we're going to bring our other set that's on the decking at the moment down here.
Oh, this anyway.
Yeah, as well. So we can eat out here and we can sit and lounge out here. That's the idea. But at some point we're planning on getting rid of some of this grass and making more patio, aren't we? And obviously replacing these slabs because they're ugly as fuck. Sorry, you'll have to bleep that out. These are just drying and he's cut them to size to go around there. We've already got the stones, so you'll be doing that later, I think, won't you, once it's all dry?
I will.
Hello, Molly. Oh, very specific, about 4 o'clock. So we're going to see if we can wedge. See, I told you the bins would fit there, by the way. Just going to say. Anyway, he's not admitting I'm right.
I'm missing it.
And I think that whatever that is, that storage thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to fit there, is it?
Oh, the bins fit here.
That is true, and it's taking up the same space. See, my spatial awareness is just different to yours, obviously. We're different things.
Yep.
Are we paving that slab up at some point in the future?
I'm going to find a slab that I can cut into there, yeah.
Oh, right, okay. Might be able to just take one out of the front.
No, they're too small. I've tried that.
Oh, have you?
I
How
thought about
annoying.
moving them directly from the front to the back and then doing what we were planning in the front, but that didn't work, so.
Oh, right. Bad times.
Yeah.
And is this another version of you, Molly? Has that all come from you? All that fluff?
I think Molly's bossing what he's doing again because he didn't get the bottom, did we? Look at all this fluff. Look at all this fluff.
That's crazy.
Yes.
That's crazy,
Look at
Molly.
this fluff. Look at
You went
this
in the
fluff.
shower, didn't you? And now you're extra multi.
Yeah.
Because we always have 20,000 projects going on at the same time, we got this palette delivered to us because we were getting some plaster or something and it came on this. So we decided to keep it, or I did, and use it, and I'm going to paint it this willow colour. If you've been following us for a while, then you know this was the colour of our fences in our last house. And it's going to go behind here. This will be moved forward. It's just been pushed back while I've got the palette here to paint. And I'm going to hang some like planters off and maybe do some herbs and things like maybe lavender and lemongrass and stuff and hang them on. I think it's going to look really nice. While I'm painting, John's finishing off his little section. I don't really know what you call it.
I don't know. It's just climbing plants.
Yeah, but you've done quite a lot to the area, haven't you, to make it into a proper area? You've not just...
The border.
Yes, the border, there you go. The border. I'm getting slightly warm and a bit uncomfortable. I'm really excited about having a shower now. Not gonna lie.
I need another bag of that.
Do you?
Yes.
I can't tell from over there. Oh yeah. You know what, it's only just
It's
too small.
Well, no, because it's quite a thin layer. I need
Oh, is
a
it?
bit more, so I'm going to pick another one of those up at some point.
Okay, add it to the list.
What is it? 20ml gold sugar.
Where'd you get it from?
The one in...
Oh,
Russell?
garden centre.
Yeah.
Yeah, rather than like B&Q or something. Okie doke. Okay, first coat done on the first side. I've forgotten how much I like this colour. It's just so pretty. It's going to look good with lots of different colour hanging plants off it as well. Starting project 1,200. John's basically preparing stuff ready for me, aren't you?
Yeah.
And this is going to be my next project after I've finished the other projects that I'm doing. So I've got 2 on the go at the moment. One is being this palette, but I've almost done this. This is the first coat on the second side. So I've got 1 more coat to do on here. And then I am still doing the stairs. I haven't forgotten about that, which is here. And I've done 3 coats on like every other stair and down the sides. So I've got 1 more coat to do, which won't take that long. I say 1 more coat. I've got 3 more coats to do, but I mean, on these like steps that are white, every other step. But I've already done the backs of them. I've already done the sides. So it's literally just the top of each of those steps. So it's not too bad. It's just having to wait for things to dry, so it makes sense that I paint this and then I can paint this, and then once this project is done, I'll be doing the table outside and finishing the stairs. So while I'm waiting for something to dry, I may as well paint something else, basically. So there's a method to the madness. Guys, I've finished one of the thousands of projects that's going on at the moment. I feel quite proud. I can't see anything, it's so bright out here. But yes, it is the palette, and I finished painting it. We've got 3 more pots that we can put on, but we haven't got plants for them yet. So I'll just put them on as we go, basically. So there's 3 on there at the moment. And yeah, I've got 2 of each colour. So there's 1 of each colour on there. And yeah, I've got my own little herb garden, basically. Everything else is a mess, but ongoing projects. So another ongoing project that I'm going to be starting this week is, as you can see, there's a table missing. I'm painting the table. We've got some spray paint for this as well, and there's a couple of things that need fixing on that, so I'm just going to do the table first. And yeah, and then that, I've gone for a nice blue colour. I shall show you because we picked up the paint yesterday. And yeah, so this little area is shaping up, but at the moment, obviously, it's a bit of a disaster area. There's ongoing projects everywhere inside that's going to hopefully improve this area for sitting and relaxing in. I've now done 2 coats on this side. It says it only needs 2 coats, and John's like, I think the 2 coats are fine, but I don't know whether it needs a bit of another coat. I'm not sure. But yeah, I really am happy with the colour. So John was saying about, I did the 2nd coat last night. So this side needs a bit of a sand. Oh, awkward. Needs a bit of a sand before I can start it. So this is the top of it. But yeah, it's been here overnight, so it's definitely dry. But yeah, I do really like the colour. But I do think that maybe might need a bit of another coat. We'll see. I haven't really shown under the stairs from my painting because it's so hard, but I've basically, as you've just seen, done the 3rd coat of the cream underneath here as well. This was all painted white originally, like the rest of the stairs, but obviously I've painted it to match what I've done everywhere else. So yeah, that's just waiting to dry now, and that is the final coat. So the whole of the stairs will be completely painted. Obviously still got some stuff to do on here and some filling in and stuff, but it just looks so much better. Still working on the table. John's just sanding it down, like the bit of drips that I got, and he has made the executive decision that it's okay with 2 coats because it's underneath. So yeah, I'm gonna do 2, maybe 3 coats on the top, depending. I mean, the top you want better protected, right?
Underneath needs to be harder because we're going to be using it.
Yeah, exactly. So I think I'll probably do 3 coats on the top. And the panelling I painted is getting measured and put on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Exciting times. So this is for the electricity cupboard. Jazzing it up a bit. If you can hear crunching, it's me eating an ice cream. I'm trying to eat it really quietly. That's how delicately you're doing it.
I'm not doing the big brush because then I get smudges in.
Yeah, because I've already painted the actual thing, yeah. So I suggested when we put it that we need to cork it, because I've seen everyone do the panelling on Instagram and they cork it. John was like, we don't need to cork it, it goes flat, it's fine. And then he realised that we need to cork it.
It's not corking.
Whatever it is.
It's wood filler.
Wood filler. Like, I don't spend all my time watching Instagram and people doing these things. So anyway, then he filled it. And you're just touching it with the paint, aren't you now?
Yeah.
But it is looking really good, isn't it?
Mm.
Very delicately. See your little face when you're doing it. Concentration. Here is another finished project for you. So finally, this is complete. And I'm really happy with it. I'm glad I thought of this paneling. Doesn't it look nice? And it just feels that sort of emptiness. John is now busy out here, as is the dog, as you can see. So we're carrying on, or John is carrying on with the outdoor furniture upcycle. Because we got it from a vintage shop thing, didn't we? What was it? Recreational yard thing?
Reclamation yard.
Yep, that. So you've sanded this down, haven't you? This metal.
I walled it to get the flaky paint off.
Yes.
Washed down all the moss.
Yes.
And,
Then we've started painting it. So this is just the first coat. And then this is the tabletop that I did 2 coats on the bottom in the week. And then John's doing this is the first coat of the other side. And he appears to be now putting holes in the pots. Yeah, because we realise there's no holes in those and they're just going to drown when it rains. And here in the UK, it rains a lot, doesn't it? So that's what he's doing. And I am making wax melts and tea lights, hence the reason why I'm not painting today.
Please excuse the abrupt ending. Normal service will resume next week, same vlog time, same vlog channel. Until then, please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment and all that good stuff. Thank you very much, viewers. See you again next week.